Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time, I must admit. For all of those who have come onto in my Instagram account and have been like, come back to YouTube. I am back. I finally had an interesting video to film. Sometimes I just wonder and I'm like, oh, I'll film this video, and then I'm just like, they're gonna find it really boring. So if you guys do have video suggestions, please leave it down below. For those who are looking at me just being like, who the hell are you? If you found my page somehow, my name is Kiran and I'm on Instagram at Howshespendsit. I'm mostly an Instagrammer who once in a while does YouTube, although I did want to change that and then it went back again, and I've been absent from YouTube for a while. So do, if you like my content over here, do go on and follow me on Instagram. So yesterday, 4th of April, was the massive launch of the Pharrell Williams Chanel collaboration. As you guys know, Karl Lagerfeld passed away last month, and I actually did a whole Chanel week, which turned into a Chanel fortnight, which very quickly pretty much turned into a Chanel month. On my Instagram page, people absolutely loved it. So I'm a huge Chanel fan and I absolutely adored Karl Lagerfeld. Anyone who is in fashion cannot deny what he did for fashion. And that's actually a video I was thinking of making. Am I too late? If you guys do want to watch my how Karl Lagerfeld influenced fashion video, and you want me to talk through some of those things, let me know if you're interested. Because sometimes, like I said, I get really confused about content. And for those who are going to bitch me out saying that my intros are very long, don't worry, I'm about to get into it. So, yesterday was the launch of the Chanel Pharrell Williams collaboration, and I went and I picked up a few pieces and I thought it would be interesting for me to do a haul just like I did. I think you guys quite enjoyed my LV Supreme one, so I'm doing a haul and showing you the bits and pieces that I did buy from the collection. First, a few thoughts. The piece that I was most excited about was Pharrell Williams was carrying around a mock croc. If you don't know what mock croc it is basically embossed leather that looks like crocodile. Chanel also has announced that I believe from May this year, they're going to stop making crocodile products. So they're only doing what everyone calls mock croc, and they're just going to be embossed leather that looks like crocodile skin. So he was spotted carrying a mock croc tote, and his wife was spotted carrying a mock croc regular Chanel bag with the number 5 on it. A lot of people were like, oh my god, it's awful. I, for one, loved it. I don't know if that says a lot about my taste, but I actually did quite like the bag and I was so excited for it to come out. And that was perhaps one of the most buzzworthy pictures of him, and I was so disappointed that it actually was not part of this collection. So that was not part of the collection, and when I did see the pieces, I was like, okay, very targeted towards the millennials, or the generation below the millennials, whatever the kids are calling themselves these days. That's who the collection was targeted to, basically like the teens, and for, you know, to get them involved in fashion and stuff. So I get it. I get that that's exactly what LV was doing with its Supreme collaboration, and I get that at 40 years of age, I'm not exactly their target audience. But the prices were nuts. It was like, I found out what the price was for a t-shirt, and it is almost what it is for a light jacket from Chanel, and I was like, that's not happening. So I actually have no clothing from the collection for that, because it wasn't well priced according to me. It was just stupidly priced. I don't know who the target market was. I did see a lot of people on Instagram wearing the hoodies and wearing the t-shirts and walking around with those. I think they tried to discourage a lot of the fakes and a lot of leaks by only releasing the entire collection on the 29th of March. I think that was a smart move. I think that they knew the Asians would be most of their target market. So on, I believe it was the 26th or the 29th of March, they actually launched the collection in Seoul, which is when all the people from Chanel actually got, even the salespeople and the managers and stuff, it was the first time that the entire collection was shown. And that's when you could actually go out and even see and even have a look at what exactly was a part of the collection. So I think that was a smart move, from basically a way to deter fakes from coming out on launch date, because with the LV Supreme, even on the day of the launch, there already were fakes because there were so many leaks online and people knew exactly what was coming. So with this, that's one smart thing that they did. But again, pricing, I think the sunglasses, the Pharrell, did I just say Pharrell? Pharrell and Chanel round sunglasses were probably the key piece, which I did not get. They had a very few pieces in the store in Dubai and I didn't manage to get a hold of one, but I was told that they were like really teeny tiny and they wouldn't suit my face. But of course that's what they're going to tell me when they're following it up with, but we don't have a pair to sell to you anyway. They're not about to tell me, oh my god, you would have been in love with them. I think I've blabbered enough. Let me show you what I got and then maybe we can come back and discuss. So I'm just going to pull up the bags and open these and show you guys a live unboxing. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you would know my bad one-handed unboxings are very popular. They're not popular because you guys want them. They're popular just because that is the perils of being single. So I was filming for a whole period of time and I'm unsure whether my camera wasn't focused at all, but luckily this is the first thing I unboxed and I'm holding this in my hand for you guys to have a look at it. I was just telling you guys about how that is what the glass looks like. As you can see, it says Chanel and Pharrell. I was just telling you guys, I can't wait for big bags to come into fashion. This is in suede. It is quite a stiff leather. It's not as slouchy as the other bags usually are in this size, but I'm hoping I will literally just beat it up and make it really slouchy. So when I carry it, it will look very cool. It's huge. This is what my arm is like. It goes like over my elbow and I have long arms. I'm a tall girl. So yeah, it is a massive bag, but it's beautiful. It's not for everyone, but I think it makes a gorgeous travel bag. Let's go on to the other stuff. The price of these were a little bit mental as well, but they yelled at me in the store when I was like, I think I'm going to pass up on this. And they were like, no, you literally cannot. Are you stupid? If you have a look at these, you will already know what is in it. These are the sneakers. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to have to keep saying that till you actually do get on Instagram and follow me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I do not talk about prices. So I'm not going to discuss them, but a very quick Google search should be able to tell you how much these were for. And they're stupidly expensive. There's no other way to say it. But they're kind of cute. And I liked that it is one of Chanel's only, and it is Carl's last collaborations that they've ever done with an outsider. So I really like that. And as a collector, it was just a must-have piece. But I don't know if you can tell. When I saw pictures and I was like, the price is what? For white leather shoes? Then I went into the store and I had a look at it and I was like, the price is what? For canvas shoes? Yep, people, these are canvas. And I used to scribble on my shoes back in high school. And my scribbles, I must say, look a little bit better than this, but it literally reminds me back in my days of when I would scribble on shoes and was not getting paid an exorbitant sum of money for them. Clearly, I missed out on a great business opportunity. Otherwise, I would have been the one making collaborations with Chanel, but that's a different story. This is a necklace. Very rapper-like. They tried to talk me out of this in the store and they were like, this this is not really your vibe. And I was like, I will make it my vibe. Again, very rapper chic. Do you guys see? Nope, my camera just refuses to focus. Do you guys see that? It says Chanel. Well, it doesn't say Chanel. It's got the crystals and it says Pharrell. And it's a very chunky chain. Very cool, very rapper chic, very unlike me, but I shall wear it in any case. Finally, my camera has decided to focus on this. This is the brooch. And this was one of the key pieces from the collection, I do think, as well as this one, which was the other brooch. Again, not everyone's cup of tea. Very funky, very not Chanel. But again, I like having these as part of my collection, so I picked up these two brooches, and that is actually all that I picked up from the collection. So back to my face. So for those of you who haven't already clicked off, I'm going to give you a reward for staying put and wanting to listen to me, even though you probably see that there are a few more minutes to this video. I have a little bit of a surprise for you. I'm actually going to show you my pair of shoes that are probably the most coveted pair of sneakers ever. I've been told that from sneakerheads. Again, I'm not a sneaker collector, so I don't know, but I am a Chanel collector, and I know that people are going nuts. They're going nuts over this collection. This is Pharrell Williams and his tie-up for Chanel for the closing of, or for the Colette store. I do believe it was one of their last collaborations that Colette ever did. Colette was a store in Paris that shut its doors last year. It was extremely popular. It was a multi-brand store that had a very cool concept and a very cool vibe. Anyone who loves fashion and whoever went to Paris probably did pay a visit to Colette. So when they were shutting their doors, they actually had a last and final collaboration with Chanel, and Chanel and Pharrell Williams did a collaboration and did come up with a few pieces, and one of the things that they did was to have the NMDs for Chanel. So it was the original Chanel Pharrell collection. This is what the box looks like. This is selling for over 10 times its original price. They were not cheap pair of sneakers by any means, but they actually have been selling for over 10 times. The maximum that I have heard it sold is for 13 times its original price. And I believe only 1,000 pair of these were ever made, although I'm sure there are a couple of thousand of them floating around that are, you know what I mean, that have been made post the fact. I keep seeing on Instagram with people being like, oh, this is what, you know, you can buy original pair and the box looks completely different, whereas mine were originally from the store itself, so I know this is actually what the box looks like. So please beware if anyone is selling them online, although I probably have helped the fake makers by showing that box. Sorry, Chanel. But yeah, these are what the shoes look like. If you actually, like I said again, go onto Instagram, they are extremely hard to find. Even though I got them last year, I have just not had the heart to use them. As you can tell, it still has the tags and everything else. It says Pharrell on one foot and Chanel on another. And yeah, these are the original ones. And they are very cool and a collector's item. Do they look like the most amazing things in the world? They don't, which is why when I saw the little scribbly ones that came out, I was like, maybe these will become a collector's item as well. So I'm just going to perhaps keep them for now. Maybe I'll start wearing them in a bit. Maybe I will, I have no clue. Yeah, I'll just probably just keep them. So haven't brought myself to wear them because I just can't bring myself to cut off those tags. But yeah, I hope you guys liked them. What did you think of the collection? What did you think of my pieces? I actually did want the sunglasses. I just texted the store now and I was like, you didn't charge or send me my sunglasses. I wanted the rimless round ones that also say Chanel and Pharrell. I believe they were a little bit larger than the plastic ones that were like I said, impossible to get. So maybe I will add that to my collection as well and actually wear those. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. Please do follow me on Instagram. Please do hit the like button down below. And of course, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you back here soon. And like I said, give me video recommendations. I'm always eager to know what you guys want me to film, because every once in a while I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll film this video, and then I'm just like, maybe that'll be really boring. So what is it that you guys really want to see? I hope to see you guys back here again soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys soon. Bye.